ago, I guess. His name was Randy Dakota. He, yeah, it wasn't that I hadn't heard of Jesus, but I just, I was a drug addict and an alcoholic. And I still go to meetings, but I share lots of the meetings, and sometimes they wish that I'd shut up, because I'm not afraid to tell them who my so-called higher power is. And so I let them know that, that my higher power is Jesus Christ. I also tell them that I share with them a few whenever they give me a chance to share, whenever they have the courage to ask me to share in these meetings. Sometimes I guess I can look formidable, and or maybe I think that they're scared of that I'm not scared to share who my higher power is. A lot of them, I find that I think that they struggle with it with their addictions. I mean, I'm not saying that it's easy for me, but I'm saying that it's a whole lot easier when I have now that I have Jesus on my side. It makes things way easier. But Ernie Gucci led me to the Lord. I'm going to share a little story. After he led me to the Lord, he took me on an adventure, and we got to go all over BC. Now he wanted to take me to the West Coast, because I grew up in East Vancouver, so I know all about East Hastings. As a matter of fact, that's kind of where I started my addiction. I was 13 years old. I was addicted to heroin. And cocaine, and you name it. People that know me know that I have quit heroin now. I've been off heroin since 1986, 87. I got out of jail, and after that I quit. But I did that on my own, and it was very tough. No, I've been having big troubles with cocaine, and I'd kind of, as these people, Christians, you point out to me as backsliding. And I guess that's what I had done after I'd received the Lord through Ernie. But anyways, I'll get back to where I was going. We ended up taking me all over the place, because the Lord gave me a gift to play the guitar, and anybody who knows Ernie knows that he likes to play and sing. As a matter of fact, this man here reminded me of him a few short weeks ago, and it got me all choked up. I had to leave the church because he started singing a song that Ernie used to sing. Anyways, something that I feel I have to say is that it was Tom Craig. I don't know if any of you are familiar with him, but Tom Craig, he's a tall town, really nice man. And then there was Ernie Gucci and myself, the three of us. So I'm Soto, Soto in French, half-breed, but I like little deer. Anyways, so there was me, Tom Craig, and Ernie, and the three of us would go out, and we would sing and play, and then Ernie would share the word. I'm going to tell you the story where he was talking about Calvary and Calvary Hill, and how if you accept the blood on the cross, and he was trying to make new believers of non-believers at this church this similar meeting as that we're attending right now. And he was talking about how people would come to the cross, and leave everything at the cross and become believers. And he was saying like how some people would come and leave, leave all their garbage at the cross, And as they're leaving to go on with the rest of their day or their life, and the Tom Craig, which he came out, I couldn't understand why he was grabbing a garbage bag, but he stuffed a bunch of pillows in this garbage bag, and they were doing like a little play as they were giving this message. Tom Craig was acting out how he'd leave this bag at the cross, and he was accepting Christ. And as they finished praying the sinner's prayer, and he accepted Christ into his heart, he was all happy, and he was leaving. He was walking away from the cross like so, and he turned around, and he went and he grabbed the bag and he grabbed it over his car. And walked out with it. Oh, there he is. I didn't even see you, Tom. But this was this story touched me. I didn't even see him. But he picked this bag up and pretended like. And I believe that the moral of the story is that if, once you leave it there, yes. Once you drop it off and you accept Christ in your heart, leave it there. Yes. Don't pick the garbage up and take it with you. Because it's an oxymoron is what it is. You go to get rid of all this hurt in your life, and then you go and you pick it up and bring it back like it. God can't work His miracles on you if you hang on to that garbage. You have to let it go. And I've learned this recently. Again, sometimes some of us are thick. Like, I'll talk about myself. Sometimes I'm a little thick, but that's what it was. And I realized that I was putting the horse before the cart before the horse in my recovery. So then, once I realized that, hey, you know something? If I surrender. These 12-step meetings talk about surrendering to the fact that you're an addict. If you can surrender to the Lord Jesus, and you keep that first, and then surrender to the addiction, man, you got it beat. You still have to work. You still have to do the work. But at least you've got Jesus on your side. And that makes it so much easier. It's easier for me to get up in the morning and pray. It's not hard for me to. It's like, it's clockwork for me. I can't start the day without hitting my knees. I just can't do it because I don't want to see what happens that day if I don't. It is something that I have to hold. That's the horse. The horse is by praying in the morning.
Spill your water.
And then the cart. Then I'll hook the cart up and away I go. But that's how I see it. Anyways, I'm going to share a song, and then I'm going to sit down.
Cool.
That's the little amp that could. Little tiny guy, but it works.
Little amp that could.